Hello everybody, Ian Rapser, welcome back to an episode of Coffee with Ian. Now I hope this episode doesn't freeze like the last one. I know quite a few people are like, oh Ian, your video is freezing there, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't happen this time. So, I don't know. Only time will tell, I suppose. So, anyhow. So today, what's going on in the world of Farm Sim? They released the Big Bud recently, which is kind of neat, for Farm Sim 19. And they released the Big Bud, and they released a couple other things. The Big Bud's the one that came to Farm Sim 19 that people were really jazzed about, apparently. That's the biggest thing that came so far in that I can think of. And they're constantly releasing mods and whatnot, which is good to hear. It's good to see that they're releasing some of the DLC that from Farm Sim 17 in the game now, slowly but surely, which is good to see. So far, I think the only mods I've seen are all from Giants themselves thus far, so we'll see what happens in the future. Maybe we'll only see that. Maybe we'll see something else. I don't know. It'll be curious to find out, that's for sure. So, anyhow, that's that. What else? And the other thing, I saw a Twitter update from Farm Sim or Giants saying that they sold 1 million copies in the first 10 days of sales, first 10 days of open, which is pretty spectacular, actually. When you think about it, like I don't know how that compares to, let's say, like something like a AAA title like Call of Duty or something like that. But considering it's a farming game, that's pretty spectacular. So I'm very happy to see that they've done it that way, and they have, or at least I'm happy to see that the game was successful. Now some people have had like mixed reactions to it thus far. It's been interesting. Some people have been like, yeah, it's really great. Some people are like, it's got some things to work on. So depending on who you talk to, it was going to be kind of interesting to see how they react to it. So that's what I've noticed thus far, at least from the game itself. So yeah, it's kind of curious. In other news, I know Hunter Call of the Wild has released another animal in the Virunga Savannah, which is pretty cool if you're playing that game. They've released that just recently, so that's pretty cool to see that they have done that, because I like how they're updating, but they're updating really fast, I've noticed. Like, they keep releasing stuff like very frequently. Like, they're coming out with a new reserve already. They put a new animal in the Virunga Savannah. I suppose they're going to put new animals in the other older ones as well. So I don't know what the new reserve is going to be, but let me see if I can see it real quick. If I saw any interesting stuff about it. New reserve reveal. Oh, Parque Fernando apparently is what it is, and I wasn't sure if it had been revealed or not. And ooh, is that a jaguar? Here's what it says. Get ready to roam through the gnarled trunks and dead forests, traverse both swamps and hills as you make your way across the lupine meadows of Parque Fernando. Fernando in South Africa. So there you go. We were in North Africa. Now this is going to be in South Africa. Here's what they have in here. They have axis deer, black buck, cinnamon teal, mule deer, puma. Oh, you can hunt puma in this one, or puma, depending on who you're talking to. Red deer and water buffalo. So that's pretty sweet. So it'll be curious to see when they actually release that. I haven't seen the video yet. That was released December 7th, so that was just yesterday then. So that's the reveal. They gave, well, the thing that's really neat about the guys at the Hunter Call of the Wilds, they will release like little hints and stuff like that for people to see, and then you can kind of like comment on it and be like, oh, okay, this is what that is, sort of thing. So it's very neat to see how they've done that. Like, it kind of incorporates a little bit of the crowd a little bit, trying to say, oh, here's what's going on. Also, I don't know if you can see this. That is my one of my Christmas sweaters that I put on this morning for some reason. So there you go. It's a pug wearing antlers, basically. My wife has the same one, strangely enough. So yeah. What else is there in other big news? I got all my components for my new computer the other day. So after I shovel the driveway from the snow, I'm gonna assemble that this afternoon or this morning or this afternoon or something like that. So that's gonna be very exciting, and hopefully I'll be up and running with a new computer tomorrow, today. We'll see. Got some things to do over the next couple days, so we'll see how it goes. But that's the plan so far. So I'm very excited about that. It's a giant step up from what I have right now. For me, like video card wise, it's like, what did I go for? A 760, 800 is laptops, 900s, 10. So I guess I went like three or four generations up. So it's quite a big jump from that. So I hope I have this video card and hope everything lasts for a long time, but you never know. Computers are sometimes a bit, not fickle is the wrong word. They're a bit temperamental at times. Like this one I have right now is temperamental, but I figured it out, but it never quite resolved the problem, just kind of worked around it, which isn't a great way of doing it, but that's the way it goes sometimes. This is one of those things where I find that you need to sit down and do it, but you just don't have time to do it. So I don't know. It's kind of different. So one of those strange things, I guess. So I'm excited about that actually. What else did I do? I'm trying to think. No, that's about it really. So yeah, that's all I got for today really. This coffee's really good. I have other things on my mind apparently. Building computers and shoveling driveways apparently this morning. Anyways, folks, that'll be it from me for today. Hope you enjoyed. My name's Iain Rops. Name like I want you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And until next time, enjoy the coffee. Lovely.